Welcome back to the 420 Tarot Lounge. This is a whatever reading. How's that? Okay, so my readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only, and they are general energy readings. So if you hear our energies have synchronized, our frequencies have harmonized, there's potentially a message here for you. My readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only, if I haven't said that already. So this is what I'm going to call a whatever reading. So I will cut the cards here, and then we're going to, I haven't done this type of reading in a long time, so I'll have to move her out of the way. So we're going to spread the cards out. And you can see they're all face down. I don't want them to fall off the table. We'll kind of do it like that a little bit, spread them out a little bit more. Okay. So the energies that I tapped into today in my meditation and during my walk, I kept getting the overall, the general energy reading of, oh, whatever. And I kind of feel that is a warning sign, the noise. So we're going to pull a couple of cards on that. And what I'm doing here is I'm just going to hover my hand over the top of the cards, and any card that I feel is pulling my hand, Page of Cups. The feeling is generated because it feels like people have they have misplaced misplaced emotion. Misplaced emotion. Um, um, is there? Can you provide us with an action? An action? An action? Three of Pentacles. So there's a need to collaborate and talk to people, show people that love isn't lost. Love their how they are spending their emotion may not be appropriate. What's the outcome here? What do you see the outcome here, Sovereign? Those are cold. It's been a long time since I did one of these kind of readings. Ooh, this one. Chariot. Okay. So like I said, it feels like there's a lot of misplaced emotion and the need to reach out to people and help them um, get out of the loops, help them get out of the patterns, help them to uh, recognize that the direction they're going, or the direction that how they're pointing their emotion, is maybe not in the is maybe not productive. Okay. So we're going to clean these ones up here, and then we're going to pull Now, that doesn't really matter, but the underlying energy there was the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is misdirected emotion, getting together and figuring out how best to make it most effective and get it into an alignment that will could like make it right, make it right. I guess I don't know how else to say that. Point the emotion instead of pointing down here where the results are. Point up there where the rules come from, I guess, or the Queen of Wands. And this one's I shuffle. Ooh. The Hierophant. And the Four of Wands. Okay, okay. And here, this one does count. It's Justice. So there's a misdirected emotion that needs to be corralled and directed the right way, I guess is the right way to explain that. Now, not until that happens will we be able to see any kind of movement in any formal capacity that's going to give us any comfort or any stability. Now, like I said, the progress of the moving forward hinges directly on the speed that this is recognized and actioned. Okay. And like I said, once it's actioned, all everything that is supposed to provide us with stability and some form of comfort, that's when that will be able to be rolled out. And I think it feels like it's going to be maybe even a little bit I don't want to say forced upon, but in your face. It's going to be in your face. Okay. And we're going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith for 3 more cards here. 3 more cards for the future sovereign. 3 more cards for the future. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. The Hermit. All right. And then underneath is the Magician. Wow. Okay. So this is good. Good, good. Okay. The stability is going to provide freedom to explore and to explore. So that could be explore your surroundings, your country, the world, yourself, maybe new career. It's going to give you an opportunity to explore. It's also going to give you the opportunity to create new pathways for success. So right now, it's like you invent something, you get a patent for it, you put it in the store, or you build it, you get capital, blah, 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 you put it in the store. And that's pretty much how it goes, right? Unless you're using Amazon or something like that. But you still have to have, but this here is like, with the magician, is like, um, being able to create an atmosphere where you can be successful, um, being um, by just having something that is authentic, like, or what your statements about that item are authentic, or that person are authentic. They're true. You actually experience them. But you are the creator of that. You are the, when you're putting those statements out. So this could be a product, this could be an idea, this could be a recipe. This, you know what I mean? So if it's a recipe, you actually cooked it yourself, you actually tried it, and this is your actual review of it, right? You're not going to, um, okay. So the stability and like emotional stability, financial, whatever this stability is here, is going to, you're going to need to be able to defend it with authenticity. So you can't, like, no word salads, no deception, okay? Because it will come back and bite you in the butt, okay? What's under the magician? The high priestess. So that's husband and wife, if you want to say that. I'm just going to grab my coffee here. And I think this is going, you're going to be able to keep it stable, stability, keep it stable. Yeah. So Chariot, Four of Wands, the Hermit, that is stability. Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Knight of Swords. This is like a truth bomb type um, feeling there. Page of Wands, or sorry, Page of Cups, Queen of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles is directing, once the motion is directed in the right way, this is when the success will come. Okay? So your advice here is to pay attention to where your emotions are being directed, and that those, they're, and if you are an observer of emotions that are not directed, or that you feel are inappropriately directed, then you need to be able to come into that and speak up and try and collaborate with that person or with those people to get out the right messaging and the right, um, put your emotion into the right direction. Okay, so let's see what these 1JJs are going to tell us from Sovereign. Two here, King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So there's a, and on the bottom we have the Nine of Pentacles. So there's a, like an there's opportunities for advancement that will require some kind of kid gloves. I'm hearing kid gloves. I think there's going to be some kind of yeah, there's going to be some kind of resistance that somebody's going to need there's energies that are going to need a little bit more time to digest. And that's going to you're going to have to be able to assist in that kind of um, stumbling block. So, if you, this is the overall energy that I'm feeling here. So I'm not, you're here because you're either on one side of this or the other. And I can only tell you what's in the cards and how I am seeing it play out. Now, no results. This is all the energies that are involved, and how they need to conduct themselves in order to let what is coming come. I don't know how else to say that. Um, with everything that's coming out, with all this emotion attached to it, and with all the, and when I say emotion, it's not just love, it's hate, it's disdain, it's, what do they call it? Melancholy, there's, but normally if just disdain, whatever, right? Well, whatever. But now it's like, oh, it's just awful, awful, awful. So this whatever reading is to bring out the observations of the misguided emotion, get it under control. And once it's under control, then the healing, I guess you could call it, getting us into a level of comfort that is going to help us prosper. There's going to be resistance, and it's going to have to be juggled accordingly. I just heard if you know, you know. So I don't know what that means. But I guess somebody out there needs to hear that. And I just want to say thank you for stopping in, and thank you for hanging around, listening to me ramble on. My name's Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. I do appreciate each and every viewer, and I do appreciate when you spend the whole video with me here. So have a great day, and if you're not having a great day, if you're having a shitty day, have as best a day as you can. See you in the next one. Namaste.